Hi colleagues, this video is a short demonstration of how to create a Google Classroom assignment and how to grade it. And before we start, you need to set up your account, so make sure you actually use Chrome and also you sign in with your own credential. How do you know it's your credential? You can click right here. Usually it has your first initial there. Okay, that is very, very crucial. Do not use Safari or other browser because you're gonna run into a lot of issues. So let's go ahead and start. So I'm gonna go to my Google Classroom, and hopefully you already set up your Google Classroom. And if you have not, I'll probably create another video for it. So let's pick one of the classes. And what you're going to do is you're gonna come up here. So we're trying to create an assignment. And I usually, so you're gonna click on classwork, and then you're gonna click on this button that says create. I usually use Google Classroom for writing assignment. When it comes to quiz, I would prefer using Google Forms. That's easier for me to grade. However, Google Classroom, they change their function almost on a yearly basis. So maybe some of you know a better way of doing this, and you can probably share with us as well. And by the way, we're using the Mac platform right now. So let's go ahead and click on create and assignment. So I'm going to say, maybe we're going to say this is writing assignment number 1. And you can write down detail. And this is very important. And sometimes I'll just do the direct copy and paste and put these two things onto the Aries. And the next thing you can do is you can assess the point value, and you can double click, and then you can change the point value. And the next will be the date. You click on there, and you can click on this, and then the calendar will pop up, and then you can say, I want to turn in next Monday. All right, and click somewhere else. And the next function is very, very important. It's right here. You can actually create a different topic, and that will be an easier search for the students. As you can see, I have two topics right here. So if this is English development, so I'm just gonna click on that. And we're almost done. And you can actually insert videos, documents. So this is attachment. This is for you to put an attachment to it from your computer. This is for you to upload any or link any Google product, Google Docs, Google Sheets. And if you have a YouTube video, you can actually click on this button. Actually, I'm gonna click on it and just show you so that you can put your URL there. And this will lead you to your Google Drive. And this, you click on here, and you can drag and release, or you can click on the file, and then it will go into your Finder. All right, so let's get out of here. Or you can just copy and paste a direct link from any internet sources. So once you have finished, one thing is very, very important. You need to choose which class you want to assign to. So I click on the period 3, that's where I started it. And then if this is the same assignment for the same classes, and then I can pick them. So depending on how many classes that you teach the same subject and how many assignments you want to assign to that class. So normally I just pick all of them, and then make sure you double check everything. Everything is fine, and then you can click on assign. So Google Classroom is processing this assignment, and you can tell right here under English development, we have created writing 1. And you can see no student turning yet. And 28, this should be the student that is in this classroom. And this has a direct link to your Aries. So the district will add and take a student away. If something is not right, you can definitely contact the district. They will fix that. So that's the demonstration of how to create a Google Classroom assignment. So we're moving on to the next topic. The next topic is how do you grade the Google assignment. So I'm going to pick this assignment. So this was our academic demonstration. So I had multiple intelligences assessment. I asked students to take that. And then we're going to write a research paper on their strength and their weaknesses. And then also we're going to write another research paper on career choices based on these results. So as you can see, I have 17 students turning, and I have 11 students they have not turning. So the way to grade this is very simple. You click on turning, and all of the uploaded document is right in front of you. You can get a quick glance, or you can click on each individual one. And once you click on each individual one, the result is right here. So it depends on the nature of the project. So keep in mind, once you click on it, this document will go into your Google Docs. So if you don't want them to stay there, then you have to go back to Google Doc and delete them. So since I'm just checking for completion, because we're going to do further project out of this assessment. So what I do is very quickly just go through the grading very quickly. So these are the students that turn in, and you can see Google Classroom is very good to separate these two categories. So all I will do is I put 100 point there, and I hit tab 4 times, and you will jump to the next student. If you click again, and then you can see we went from one student to the next student. Or you can just click and put in the point value. Okay, now I'm not going to waste your time going through all of them, so I'm going to stop right here. But the most important thing when you finish is you need to click on this button that says return. Once you click on this button, it will show you I have graded these 4 students, and click on return. And what it does is that your student from their end of the Google Classroom, they will see that I have graded this assignment. So that's a conclusion of this video. So we have demonstrated how to create a Google assignment in Google Classroom, and also how to grade them. All right, happy teaching.